And here we go guys, thanks for tuning in to my latest racing video running my Schumacher Cat L1R supplied by Model Sport, best model shop in the UK to get all your RC gear as far as I'm concerned. Today we are racing at Pendle and District Model Car Club, qualifying round 2 of the Summer Series 2023. Round 1 of the championship, a new 1/10 championship the Pendle and District has put on, sponsored by CML Distribution. Awesome event, very slippy track, very difficult getting them 2-wheel drives around there, but the 4-wheel drive I done alright. Still a lot to learn, so it's going to be a learning curve. A lot of mistakes are going to be made, but it's all part of the process. So here we go, onto the starting grid. We've got Paul Mitchell on pole, Lee Charnock second, Kevin Kitchen third, Mick Townsend fourth, Paul Griggs fifth, Paul Leach sixth, me seventh, Tom Clark eighth, Joe Clark ninth, and Agent Speed, who I'm not too sure if he's running. He didn't run in the first race, so we'll have to see if he's in this race. But yeah, let's jump straight into it. So here we go guys, first proper race with the L1R on this wide slippy track. Not only am I learning a new car and a new driving style, but we're also learning a new track, basically seeing if we can improve on them lap times. Car gives it too much beans on the start, not sure who that was. Round we go, up on the banking, quite a bumpy surface. They've done a lot of work on the track, clean it up, give it a bit of beans on the double, managed to clear 2 of them. Just learning where I can push the car, run the silver mezzos front and rear. If anything, it was giving me a bit too much oversteer, but I tend to like oversteer when I'm learning a car rather than understeer, because I can just slowly and surely just speed up a little bit rather than just spinning out. This corner catching me out all the time, very tricky corner. First lap is a 37.58. And we go up in the banking again. See how we take these doubles. Get it good on the first one, yeah. Done alright there, landed on all fours. So it wasn't the tyre of choice I was running, silver mezzos. They tend to give you a bit too much grip, because you can see the back end skidding out a bit. That corner again, that famous corner. So the second lap is a 32.34. Just goes to show how much I can improve. Still a lot of time to save, because we did have a couple of mistakes on lap 2. So if I can get a clean lap in, we can get some decent times. It's just learning the flow of the car. Good to be outdoors. Can't wait to get back at Pendle. Always have a good time at Pendle. They have a butty van on. Better on that corner, taking the time. Third lap is a 33.70. A bit wide on the gut room. Nice over the doubles. Seem to be keeping up with this blue car. Getting close to the piping. Nice line. Trying to find it if I can get past. Fourth lap is a 33.12. So down in the 33s, consistent 33s. We'll have to have a look how quick the front runner is. Thanks to Paul Mitchell for the Facebook, adding me on Facebook. It's good to know who I'm racing against. Meeting new faces, new personalities, picking up tips. It's all part of the fun. And we go. See if I can get it alright for this. Slow down, yeah. Lap 5 is a 32.49, so not far off my fastest. About a 10th off my fastest lap. Get a bit distracted by the car and the doubles. I think this car's lapping me. Let him through. Skids out. Very slippy under the trees. Get my line wrong. Nice to be on a wide track where I can start giving this L1R a bit more power. running a 6.5 hobby wing motor, 5,000 milliamp batteries. So it's all about giving the car a shakedown. I've already got some parts on order. Had a couple of breakages, a couple of things on the car I wasn't 100% happy with, so I've got alloy knuckles, a few other parts. Ordered them from Model Sport this morning at 10 o'clock, so hopefully they'll be here tomorrow. Down we go. Still getting it wrong on that corner. Lap 7 is a 33.58. Give it some beans, or got the trajectory wrong. One of the cars knocked me over. Yeah, so Tom and Joe, 2 racers in this race. It's kind of like they're new to racing. Decided to get 4-wheel drive cars, so a few people learning the ropes. Lap 8 is a 37.45. Get it wrong on that corner, running wide. Line it up. I land on top of Mitch there. Mick, sorry. Cars crashing everywhere. There we go. Get this final lap done. Round we go. 9th lap is a 38.35. Yeah, not a bad attempt. Quite happy with that. Lot to learn. Lot of new skills to tone. Yeah, boys. So on to the results. Paul Mitchell won it with 10 laps and a fastest lap of 29.87. Lee Channock was second with 10 laps and a fastest lap of 29.89. Kevin Kitchen third with 10 laps and a fastest lap of 30.55. Paul Griggs was fourth with 10 laps and a fastest lap of 31.87. Mick Townsend was fifth with 10 laps and a fastest lap of 30.74. Paul Leach was sixth with 9 laps and a fastest lap of 30.09. I was seventh with 9 laps and a fastest lap of 32.34. Tom Clark was 8th with 8 laps and a fastest lap of 37.50. Joe Clark 9th with 7 laps and a fastest lap of 34.78. And Adrian, who isn't running, was basically last. So lap times 32.34 for me. Quite a lot off the pace here compared to the other guys, but a lot quicker than the guy in 8th and 9th. So that's what it's all about. So on to the lap times. So first lap was a slow one. Second lap we got our fastest lap in. Could have improved if it just would have been a bit more easier on the car, not trying to push as much. You know, I'm not going to break records, but yeah, lap 2 to lap 5 weren't too bad, and then lap 6 was a slow one. Lap 7 wasn't too bad, lap 8 was a slow one, and lap 9 was a slow one. So consecutive 3 in qualifying 1 was a 1:05.61, and consecutive 3 in qualifying 2 was a 99.16. So we managed to knock about 6 seconds off our consecutive 3. Fastest lap in qualifying 1 was a 32.79, and fastest lap in qualifying 2 was a 32.34. So yeah, we knocked about 5 tenths off, something like that. But overall, I'm happy with that result, guys. Still learning. As always, thanks very much for tuning in and all the help that I'm getting from everyone in the pitting area. As always, see you in the next one. Oh yeah.